Hey guys, this is Iris from universaliris.com, and hello there. I am super excited to be here with you. I took a much needed break because I felt like I had to. Spirit, my soul, my higher power was asking me to take a break from YouTube. I have also been focusing a lot on Instagram, and I have been enjoying my life a lot here in Costa Rica, and I've been traveling all around the country, honestly, and it's been like a go process for me. At the same time, I've been working with new people. I've been healing at the same time. I've been opening more of my channels, and so they're like, yes. So I'm not the one that does this, by the way, so that's a whole other topic. And if you've been watching me for a while, you already know that I do all this kind of stuff. Yeah. So I've been focusing my effort a lot on working with people and developing my creativity, but also taking the time to really enjoy life. And there's so much freedom out there, guys. There is so much beauty and so much freedom to enjoy that Americans are missing out so much. We limit ourselves so much mentally, emotionally, and I have been there. This is why I've had to go through so many trials and tribulations before I came to Costa Rica and I began to travel full time. And so this is why I actually decided to make this video. I have a friend who she is also an aspiring life coach and psychologist, and she hit me up the other day. She's going through a big transition in life, which is a really good thing. And she's like, you know what, I need to talk to you. And I was like, yeah, sure, let's talk for a little bit. What do you want to know? And she hit me up, and basically she is the inspiration for this video. This video is made because all of us at one point are in need of outside support and help. And I feel like I don't talk about this enough. I know that I've been awakening a lot into psychic mediumship and into the prophetic realm. However, I want to bring back this idea of the self and the inner self, and letting somebody from the outside helping us and give us direction. I remember she was asking me, she's like, so what are you doing over there in Costa Rica? What do you do? And I'm here I do life coaching. I'm an intuitive, so I see beyond the mind and I help people manifest their dreams. That's been my career for 7 years. And she's like, and that's all that you do? Yeah, that's all that I do, and I'm very happy and proud of that. It's been a very scary ride. It's been an amazing roller coaster, but that's literally the only thing that I do. And she's like, wow. She's like, I remember when I met you a couple of years ago, you were going through so many changes. I am so proud of you. And that really was the onset of what is inspiring this video today. Because I believe that all of us need an outside support at one point or another to help us see the world different, to help us shift belief systems, to help us get out of that negative thinking that keeps us sad, anxious, depressed, and unmotivated. Therefore, here are 6 reasons why you must, at one point or another in your life, have a life coach. Here we go. Okay, so number 1 is you have trouble following through with goals. Okay, so goals can come in many different ways. Goals can be a weight goal. Goals can be a new transformation. You just got out of a relationship, a marriage, a 20-year marriage. You're trying to adopt a new identity. You're trying to date better people. You have a project, you have a talent that you keep putting off. So goals come in so many different ways. And you keep putting it off and putting it off. You do a little bit, but then you stop, and you do a little bit, but then you stop. You go back to your comfort zones. You feel like people don't support you, people don't like your stuff. That is not true. Those are lies that we tell ourselves, and then it makes us stay in our comfort zones because it's the unknown. And this is a huge motivator to get a life coach. A life coach is going to be somebody who is actually going to give you the reasons, powerful reasons why you need to be your authentic self. Because that's what a life coach brings out of everybody and anyone, is their authenticity. So I'll give you an example on one of my blockages before. Come to think of it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Iris. I'm sorry you thought this. But one of my blockages was, well, who's gonna pay me? I'm like this flamboyant, crazy girl. And I mean, I know I have a lot of knowledge, but who's gonna pay me? Like, I don't wanna be professional. I don't wanna wear like all those beautiful dresses and everything, right? My authenticity is to be relaxed. My authenticity is to have fun, to be flamboyant, to have color in me. And I didn't think that I could make money off of that. That was a huge lie that I was telling myself, and it was holding me back on so many levels. And my motivator was seeing other coaches do it and being like, wait, if they can do it, I can do it. But I needed some help in understanding how my mentality was holding me back, and how it was that I had all these goals and all this creativity that just wasn't showing. So yeah, I mean, I really believe that life coaching is so important for people that have something to show, for people that really want to be their authentic selves. I mean, who doesn't want to be authentic? Who doesn't want to be authentic? Especially now that we're in the era of the Great Awakening. We are in the Great Awakening, where the more connected you become to yourself, the more you need to be yourself, especially if you're trying to have a business, if you're trying to attract healthy love, right? But being ourselves is not easy. We have so many barriers. We have cynicism from our friends and from our families. And so, you know, that's the number one reason, my number one reason why I believe that you should get a life coach. A life coach will tell you all the powerful reasons why it is that you need to be yourself, and you have to go for your goals and your dreams. And then what that means for your personal happiness and for your wealth and for your growth. Okay, so number 2 is it helps you identify and clear limiting beliefs. One of the things that I really love to do with my clients is teach them about EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. However, what I notice about EFT is that it's a talent. It's like, I see so many, even my friends, I see them practicing EFT, and I could tell that they're not necessarily doing it right, because they're not tackling the limiting belief. Instead, they're tapping for $100,000. I respect people that tap for $100,000, but you need to tap for the limiting belief or the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. And many times the limiting beliefs that are holding us back are parts, not all of us, but parts of ourselves that feel unworthy and feel unlovable. When you tap for $100,000 and you don't tap for the part that feels unworthy or feels unlovable, those $100,000 is wasted effort. You have to get clear on what are your limiting beliefs. And this is why a life coach is so important, to help you mirror back what it is that is holding you back. What are the beliefs within yourself that are holding you back? And so, I mean, I don't know, guys, it's amazing. It's amazing work. I absolutely love doing mirroring to people. It's a type of digging and understanding the subconscious mind. And with that, because I'm an intuitive and because I do take a holistic approach to life coaching, I do progressive relaxation and holistic hypnotherapy in the form of past life regression, which really clears energetic blocks in the body and helps you manifest even more. So imagine, these are my expertise, and there are a bunch of other life coaches out there that they have their own expertise in helping people achieve whatever goal there is, whether it is a business goal or whether it is a personal goal. When you work on yourself, when you understand what the limiting beliefs of your life is, you can rapidly clear them and make really fast changes. And that means everything, because mistakes are expensive. Hear it again. Mistakes are expensive. Going around in circles and doing the same thing over and over, or getting yourself a course when you're not really understanding what your subconscious beliefs are that are holding you back, that's wasted effort and wasted money, right? So life coaches get to boom, the bottom of the ocean. I was gonna say the bottom of the issue, get to the core of the issue much quicker, and there will be results much faster. Number 3 is you simply don't know where to begin. So let's face it, the enormity of a goal, like when you are wishing for an entire new life, right? Or when you are wishing for this love, or when you're wishing for this business, this talent that just keeps sitting in the back of your head, and you know, you're like, how the hell do I do this? You know, it's totally overwhelming, and we have no idea where to begin. So I remember back, you know, short story, I remember back a couple of years ago when, more than a couple of years ago, but a couple of years ago, when my life began to fall apart, and all I wanted was a life of full-time travel and to work out of my laptop, and that's it, you know. And I'm just like, how the hell do I do this? Like, I wanted my business to be, oh, I have a cute little bug here, hold on. Okay, so when I was wishing for a full-time travel, a full-time online work, and working from my laptop, and I'm here like, how the hell do I do this? And you know, to top it off, I wanted to be with Chloe. Where's Chloe? She's over there in the restaurant area making friends. Good for her. I'm just like, how the hell am I gonna do this, you know? And at that time, I still had a good life. I had a very comfortable life too. So it was overwhelming and it was hard. And I remember watching all these YouTube videos and seeing kind of how they did it. And I was just like, I still didn't feel like I had answers. And I remember praying on it, and the answer finally came with work on your mindset first. That's right. Work on your mindset first. Because your mindset and the alignment with your heart are the only things that are going to begin to shift things into your favor at that time. And so I decided, as I was coaching, I was already a coach and everything, but I was a comfortable little coach in my South Beach apartment, you know, working my YouTube videos. You guys can look back in the older videos. And I just remember thinking, you know what, I am going to invest once again. And I invested a couple of $1,000s into coaching to help me redefine the way that I view money, but not just the way that I view money, but the way that I view freedom. What is freedom to me? And even though it was the scariest thing I've ever done, because at that time life was, as I mentioned, falling apart. Things weren't working out the way that they used to. I was bored. I was unmotivated. All of a sudden, I realized that it was the best thing that I could have ever done. Things continued to fall apart in ways, and what I realized, it's not so much that they were falling apart, is that I had a hard time letting them go, because it was all that I've ever known. All that I've ever known into doing that. But having the help from coaching really helped me understand that it's okay to let go, that it's okay to redefine what it was freedom and redefine what it is money and how I want to make money. And if anything, it got me even more serious about my business, because all of a sudden I started telling the universe how I want to receive money. So that's another reason why I truly believe that that we need coaching. You don't need to know where to begin. Coaches are the ones that are going to help you understand what are your priorities and how your mindset and your heart can align in order to create amazing changes. Okay, so let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is anxiety and stress are recurring themes. All right, guys, let's face it. When you're going through a major life transition, that doesn't feel good. Lots and lots of anxiety comes up. I've even worked with people that are in constant states of anxiety, and that is their everyday lives. And when they tell me their story, how they're constantly living in some form of anxiety, anxious state of what's going to happen in the fight or flight response, my heart really just breaks, because you don't need to live that way. And especially if you're going through a major life transition where you just kind of don't understand and you're kind of being kicked to the unknown, lots of depression comes in, lots of anxiety comes in, and when you have an outside perspective that is telling you that everything is going to be okay, wow, it really shifts everything. And not just that everything is going to be okay, but it's actually telling you, look, this is happening because of this, and this is happening because of that. Your mind is rewiring its neurons right now. Go out into the park. Also, a life coach really helps you connect with your soul, with your higher power. And many times during a life transition, that is exactly what we need. We need to connect with the real us, the real you, the real me. And that's what life coaches help you to do. It helps you bring back to yourself. You know, we need that third person to say, hey, your soul is going to give you what you want. You have been miserable in this career for years. It's going to tell you, hey, this guy ghosted you because he wasn't worthy of you, and you need to stop knocking on that door, you know, because another door is going to open for you if you learn healthy boundaries. And so it's so amazing how I just absolutely love coaching my clients and them telling me how their recurring thoughts are causing them sadness. And I'm here like, no. We need to change that thought. We need to rewire that thought. And I could see immediately how their vibration, their sense of self just changes. And they're like, oh my God, you're so right. I'm like, yeah, you have every right to feel sad for letting go of whatever you're going through. However, there are certain thoughts that keep us like this. And so this is why I'm a huge believer of coaching. Okay, number 5. So number 5 is the passion that you once had for life is gone. All right, so this is happening to a lot of people. We are in some insane changes happening. The COVID changes, the world changes that are happening. And what I believe that right now the state of the world is doing is that it's waking people up to realizing that they no longer want to live their lives how they were used to. They no longer want to be part of the sheep. You know, that is going to have different meanings to different people. But they no longer want to be part of the sheep. And so when you're trying to find yourself again, this is where coaching can really help you. I remember a year before I left, I went through a period where I had no motivation. I was burnt out. I almost thought about quitting everything, quitting my business, quitting everything. And I made a video about it, about burnout, career burnout. And I couldn't understand what was going on until my beautiful higher self said, hey, you're burned out, kid. You were working too hard. And I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe it. So I will leave the link in the bottom for you guys if you guys want to watch that video, what it feels like to be burnt out. But many of us are burnt out. Many of us are working so much because I remember that I wanted to work less and make more. And what I did was the complete opposite. I was working. And I almost like needed somebody to like kick me on the top of my head and my ass, honestly, and tell me, stop fucking working. Stop working. And that's exactly what I did. I stopped working, I took a break, and little did I know was that a bigger fish was about to come into my life. I was getting ready to really achieve a big dream that I'm now living. I am living the dream. I live here, and then pretty soon I'm moving to another place, and I'm being the nomadic person that I wanted to be. And I'm in this place that is filled with so much peace and earth and nature. And I needed to go through that process. And honestly, without outside help, I couldn't have done it. I've had a team of people help me. And this is where an outside person can really also guide you and help you and make you understand that connecting right now with yourself is the most important thing that you can do. Remember that mindset, support, and positive reinforcement are the key. And when you have lost passion for life, what is the key exactly, right? What is it? I don't have passion. I don't know what to do. I got no motivation. Right. But when you have that, it makes all the difference. Okay, last but not least, number 6. Your friends and family aren't supporting your dreams. Okay guys, this is the finale because I believe number 1 and number 6 are the most important. The truth is, your family, most of people's families, are not going to support your dreams, especially when you're the first person who within your family unit is doing something different, is going after your own authenticity, is going after all these different things that your family hasn't done before. You're gonna face a lot of criticism if you aren't already. You're gonna face a lot of cynicism and their own personal drama. That's a lot of negativity being thrown at you. And a lot of your friends are not going to stick by you. Bless you if you have friends that do stick by you. Bless you, bless you, bless you. But there's gonna be a lot of friends that are not. And I don't know if you've, gone through this, but this COVID time has shown the true colors of a lot of people because we have all gone through some form of crises, and a lot of people are shutting the doors on each other. Right. A life coach will be there for you no matter what. They will become your unconditional support. And yes, I understand that it is not free support, but they will become your unconditional support because with their knowledge, their unconditional support, and their awareness into the things that they have done that has worked for them, the things that they see in you, your potential, that is what you need in order to succeed. When family and friends are not sticking by you, a life coach will be there for you to get you through the tough times, to help you understand that maybe that friendship needed to go, or maybe you needed to take a break from family and focus all on you. Because many times we get stuck with family because we are in this childlike mode that is looking for approval and love. That is not gonna get you to your dreams, guys. I'm sorry, that's not gonna get you to your dreams. And this is what life coaches do. I will tell you the truth in a very soft but stern way to help you understand that you need to focus on yourself. We are the invaluable instruments that will help you heal negative thinking and that will get you to manifesting that goal. Okay, so now with all this said, which one of these are the ones that you resonate with the most? Let me know in the comments. Which is the one that you feel like you resonate with the most? And are you ready to take that leap? Yes, are you ready to take that leap? You know you have been thinking about this change, you know you're going through something difficult, you know that you can do it. You know that there is a part of you that really wants to break free, break out, finally get that project going, finally start dating, finally start feeling healthier, maybe lose the weight. Because another thing is, weight is connected to your mental emotional baggage. Ooh, yes. So when you work on your mental emotional baggage, you naturally manifest and you naturally lose the weight. Okay, so I want to leave you guys with that, and I hope you let it, simmer in your mind and it causes you a lot of inspiration. I know it caused me a lot of inspiration just even talking about it. It makes me so happy to talk about the things that I do, and in another video I will talk about the ups and downs of going after your dreams and going after my own personal career. But for now, I will let you guys go. Of course, you know where to reach me. If you are looking for a life coach, you're more than welcome to visit my website or follow me on social media, especially Instagram. That's where I'm doing most of my connections these days. And I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to like a video, and I love you all. Bye!